Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Huard, along for the ride in this one. 5 weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And my partner, Brock Huard, is excited about this one, pumping his fists already. It's one of the rare southpaw quarterbacks who's bringing them out.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown pass.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, we're 1 snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. Throwing from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. One of the tight ends in motion left. They'll start this series with an option left. Jukes out a one-stop. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. From the 39. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Look at this. Another option play to the left. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down. Pass play coming here. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Plowing up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Packers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw here on first down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Slot man in motion right. From the 29. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll throw it again. Catch made by Cooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers' side of the field. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Now looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made. It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out now runs the Packer offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage. No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Oh, Kate. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long. He's going to throw this one. Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To throw it on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up a throw. Lays out. What a catch. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this 3rd down play. He's dropping back to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And 4th and 4 coming up. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this 1st half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on first down. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Just 1 yard on the play, and they're left with a long 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. The Eagles are in punt formation. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Packers will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. Man, it'll be their football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Yes, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He throws a bullet to this. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Broke through the tackle. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. Punting unit out now. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Lone back gets the handoff. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So as we reach halftime, we see the visiting Eagles taking a lead into the break. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Bucs off to a strong start as they run their mark to 4-2 with the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game, and you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A give now from the gun. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. That touchdown cut the lead by a chunk, Brock, but it's still a 2-score game as they start this drive out. They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Buys time, rolling right. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes this 3rd and 2 now. Looking for a throw here. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
To throw here on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more. And that's going to bring up third and very long. From midfield now. Dumps it off to his running back.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
They'll throw on first. Called in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the puck. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Here we go. Second and very long. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Packers all set to get back out there. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing now on 1st down. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Dropping back to throw. Getting out. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. He'll throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 23. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal. Short side option here. He's running left. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Handoff now from the gun. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Shoots one defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. He'll look to throw. Bails out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Brought in right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
He's got it inside the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Back to the well again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
Throw left side, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. To the air, 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Fourth and forever coming up. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So they take a knee here, and they stay perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.